It was a really energetic performance. Made a couple of mistakes, but controlled the team exceptionally well, spoke well in the huddles, called everything that he was meant to call. Just didn't get the opportunities, and I think that sort of rolls into the second question in terms of our attack on the weekend. We were inaccurate. At the breakdown, Ulster were very good. Certainly have to give them a lot of credit. I think the physicality that they brought to the game, the contest that they brought to the breakdown, they managed to slow our ball down very well, but at the same time we weren't accurate enough. So it wasn't, I'd say, to the standard that we'd seen for the previous games. We were definitely disappointed with our attack, but I think our overall game, like I said at the start, was not accurate enough. It is a bit of a challenge, yes. I guess, again, if I go back to our planning, we had planned for the guys to have that rest last week. We've got an important run of games coming up now. We don't want to focus too far in front of the game this weekend, but we felt that the timing was right to rest the players on the weekend. They were in pretty good form prior to that. Their fitness levels are very good. We've got an unusual week. We're double day today and a day tomorrow on the field, which is a bit different to usual, but we've planned it out and we expect the players to be back into the form that they had prior to the break. Yeah, except for those that are injured, but yep, everyone's available for the game this weekend. Like I said, we had a bit of planning and a bit of thought go into the processes over the last couple of weeks. I think in terms of the last question, it was a bit of a shame that we didn't get to play against Leinster. That would have been a fine little top-up for some of the guys. But we gave the guys a good rest. The guys that needed a rest, we gave them a good rest. And everyone should be available for selection this weekend. I was probably on here a couple of weeks ago and I said that every area of our game is searching for improvement, and the attack part of it is no different there. We've shown some really good passages over the last couple of games, but equally we haven't been as accurate as we would have liked in a number of the passages as well. So I'm very comfortable with where the game's at the moment. I think the players are very comfortable with where the game's at the moment, but we're constantly striving for not only improvement in the game that we want to play, but looking for edges in different departments as well. So I definitely had a plan when I came in here in terms of our attack, but that's evolved. I guess understanding the competition, understanding the players, seeing where we are in the competition, it's constantly evolving. I would say I'm mostly very happy with where we're at right now, but like I said, we're searching for improvement every week. Definitely, it's a big game for us. Connacht have played a good game on the weekend. And like you said, they're second on the table at the moment. So, it's a massive game for us. We've, in our planning, we've earmarked this game as a very important game for us.
I suppose we started the season not knowing what way it was going to go, and we just kind of took it one game at a time. And I think that's kind of worked well for us, that mentality. Obviously, we kind of fell off the horse a bit last weekend, but that's why we're hungry to get back on it this weekend again. And look, we know the format of the season, we know where we need to finish, and we are in a good position. But that means nothing going into this weekend. Connacht are pressing hard, and everything's just about this weekend and this weekend only. And we're not going to think any further down the line. Just focus on this game only and try and take it for its merits. You'd have to chat to S&C. There's not much time off around here, to be honest with you. Even though we missed the game and we had a couple of days away from it as well, which was nice to kind of refresh the body. There was plenty of training done individually and small groups and small pods as well, even though we weren't involved last week. So there is definitely a bit of sharpness, I suppose, around the ball handling, stuff like that, but that'll hopefully come in training this week. And that'll probably solve that issue. But like I said, we're not away from the game that long. As long as we keep the mind sharp, a lot of them things should be okay. Yeah, I think there definitely is confidence there within the group. I think we have a nice mixture of youth and experience in the group, which is very, very important. And I think the younger lads coming through this year have done a massive job in the start of the season. And our internationals coming back into the group as well. We had them just after lockdown, they went away again and coming back in and adding that kind of world class to the group as well. And it's been really, really important for us. We feel like we're in a good position, but again, rugby, like the past doesn't matter. You know what I mean? It really, really doesn't. And as much as it's great to have that confidence behind you, everything's about everything's about the moment and looking forward as well. So we got to make sure we keep working and keep getting better every day.